Okay, good. Got it.
Thought I saw Michelle here, but she's disappeared, right?
Oh, she's here.
Still here?
Yes.
Yeah.
And welcome, Catherine.
Good morning,
Good morning to you.
or good afternoon, or good evening.
There you are, Michelle.
I'm trying to figure out
Wow.
the end of this. If you
5 in the morning. Wow, that's
Yes.
early.
if
That's commitment.
Yeah, get some coffee.
uh-huh.
I'll be back and forth.
Literally.
It's heating now, yeah.
Well, thank you.
Ah,
Okay, so we've got here, we've been putting in the chat, what intrigues you about the initiative? And Kevin with the bold, audacious research question. And with Pat, this group reminds me that a small group of people who wake up in the morning or stay up late, or don't sleep in the noonday sun, have purpose and vision, can make changes to the world we live in. Jim, since working on this initiative, I am amazed how many noble initiatives have come to my attention. Most recently, Richard Powers' novels, Bewilderment and the Overstory. Two excellent if you haven't read his. And Larry, how stubborn can you are to finish the intricacy and opportunity of connection. Yes.
Oh, I love
And,
that.
Depends on your definition of the word intrigue.
Intrigue.
That's why I had two different answers.
Okay.
Oh, I was thinking it's how we define the stubborn.
Yeah,
That also has different definitions.
very good. Well, Jim and I were hoping that at this stage we might come to the end of the plotting part of this anyway. So, and take some
Plotting or plotting?
yeah. But it continues to
Sorry.
fascinate. Thank you. Welcome, Sunny.
Trying to be awake.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, and we have two today. And at first we thought we could break into groups, but we can't break into groups with the Miro. And we deeply appreciate Michelle working with us again today on the Miro. And so, with that, I'm going to just move forward. And here is our audacious, bold question. What will it take to release large amounts of sustained human energy towards significant social, meaning economic, political, and cultural change over the rest of this century? So the next 70 years. And we're recording all this so someone from 70 years from now can look back. We're making our archives as we go. Who knows what this small group. Okay, and that within that, just a minute, Michelle, within that we had the 4 aims. This is kind of the research part of this for the global research network, a broad network, excite and engage participants, develop virtual research capacity, and align efforts. So that's for us our what we intend to invite you to. And 4 possible projects. We've got the question, what would it take? We've got the review of our ICA top theories and methods and change. We've got good work documentation and these are parts. Yeah. How do we document what we are doing in stories and new cultural practices? It's kind of what our small team talked about. Okay, so with that, this is the response to our 6 forms. Actually, everyone here has been at this, but this is kind of just getting us back into this realm. Well, across the top is the question, and then we you can see 8 different columns. We talked about those 8 columns are the recommended approach. So we have 8 recommended approaches for releasing energy. And so today we're going to work on C, awaken a sense of enlightened responsibility, and H, rebuild shared understandings we need. And so with that, and now if anyone has any questions here, we'll go to C first of all.
Okay.
Okay. And okay. So Michelle is going to take us to C. Yeah. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. So we decided it was helpful maybe to write down the questions. Maybe just a minute. I had a quote for us to begin with. I forgot. This was from Jem Bendel. To inquire into social reality, we must immerse ourselves in the complexity, uncertainty, and emotions of life. So just kind of watch your own sense of uncertainty and complexity. We have that. And emotions as we dive into this. And I'm just going to do that. This recommended approach had to do with their awaken a sense of enlightened responsibility. And as you hear that, what are the details of this approach? I don't know if that word was details. What are examples of this approach? What comes to mind? Just a couple. And this is more like a 2 or 3 word response. Awaken a sense of enlightened responsibility. What comes to mind?
Well, the IPCC, the international, the 2 things come to mind. One is the international, whatever, the group that scientists that tracks climate change has put out their next report, and they have a special version for policymakers, encouraging them now to make changes by 2025. And the second thing is the president of Ukraine and the degree to which he is constantly putting out a message inviting the rest of us to take some active responsibility for what's happening in Ukraine. I'm complete.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Where else are you seeing a sense of enlightened responsibility? Well, we'll go through and maybe see if our components also might highlight a piece of this. So I'm just going to read the 4 components. Actually, we need a different voice here. Kevin, would you read the 4 components there? C1, 2, 3, and 4.
I would be glad to. So build a widespread sense of agency, vocational decisions.
Okay.
Release spirit in organizations and institutions, widen success paths for awakened leaders, share each other's contingency livelihood.
Okay, so this was, okay.